Political incumbents and challengers in our region paid their respects on this Memorial Day, but they also didn't shy away from questions about some campaigns that are bound to heat up on the Treasure Coast this summer. News Channel 5's John Shainman with our story tonight from Stuart.
Stuart's annual Memorial Day parade brings out hundreds who line Ocean Boulevard and cheer on our military men and women. Martin County Sheriff Robert Crowder is among those riding along the parade route. He's here as the sheriff, not as a congressional candidate, but after 20 years as sheriff and 47 years in law enforcement, Crowder didn't like what he saw in the newly drawn 18th congressional district.
We have a couple of people coming in from way down south of Florida who want to represent us, I think that proper representation is best done by someone who knows the area, who's grown up in the area.
There are no signs for the Republican Crowder, but in the crowd, supporters of candidates in other races wear their choices on their backs. After the parade, Sheriff Crowder finds a spot to watch the man he hopes to defeat in the August primary, Congressman Allen West. West, a military veteran, didn't want his message to stray from the meaning of Memorial Day, but he did talk about the recent headlines he made at a town hall meeting where he said tax increases could be explored if the federal government weeded out waste, fraud, and abuse.
You can't talk about taxes and tax increases until we show that we're going to be fiscally responsible in Washington, D.C. So that's not even part of the conversation. You know, we've got a debt to GDP ratio which is way over 100%. That's got to get down, 40 to 45%.
In Port St. Lucie, we found the likely Democratic challenger to the winner of the Republican primary. Patrick Murphy has lived almost everywhere in Florida, but like West, is another newcomer to the Treasure Coast. He says these events allow him to get to know the voters and what issues are important to them.
What got me into this in the beginning was just being tired of complaining about the divisiveness and the name calling, the finger pointing, and that's expressed by people like Allen West. I mean, he's the epitome of that. I want to work together. I have no problem reaching across the aisle.
John Shainman, WPTV, News Channel 5.